Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and I'm finally back at Mass Effect once again to continue the adventures of Shepard, the man with the best hair in the galaxy. Last
After
time,
years of poor economic performance,
we
ExoGeni
arrived
has announced
here
that its
at
research
the,
colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Last time we arrived back at the Citadel, and we basically got grounded, and they're like, we're gonna be fine. We're just gonna play defense. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Commander Shepard?
It's a pretty stupid plan. Where the hell do I go? Oh, cool. I can place little marks. So Captain Anderson is waiting for you in the wards at Flux. He may be able to help you get off the Citadel. The wards at Flux. I don't... Okay. The wards. Got it. So, I gotta be honest, at this point, I'm just pretty convinced that one or more members of the Council are fully aware that the Reapers are real and are either being controlled by them or are otherwise working with them.
There aren't that many of you left.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Aw, you're so pleasant. I actually really like you, Rex. So yeah, I'm just waiting to find out that someone on the council has been, being a bit treasonous. So the wards should be... Did I go the completely wrong way? No, I'm at the wards. Flux. Okay. There we go. That's the Presidium.
You're the Spectre, right?
I mean, I am, but I'm a little busy right now. Unless you have business that is actually threatening the galaxy, I have more important things to do.
Pardon me, soldier. Could I take a moment of your time?
No, I'm busy. I'm trying to save everyone.
You should be careful who you say that around.
What? Everyone knows Fist isn't with the local criminals.
Huh.
Maybe.
Here we are. Hello, Captain.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
Yeah. You could have helped me.
You had to know what was going to happen. Why didn't you warn me?
I tried. The ambassador wouldn't let me get a message through before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
Yeah, cool. You got any idea on how?
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
Okay, so what do we do?
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you gonna get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
Okay. It's pretty dangerous, though.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador won't forget
This is
You'll
This
be
is a
charged with
dumb
treason,
idea.
Capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Honestly, go to the office. That sounds slightly less insane.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Yep.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
Pardon me, soldier. Can I take a moment?
No, sir, I am busy saving the world. Ward's locations, CSEC. Whoops. I think CSEC is the closest to the dock, right? Yes.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Well, glad to hear that. So, I'm suspecting that this isn't just going to end up working. Like, I assume we're going to find out that, like, it didn't work and then we'll have to go back into the Citadel and do something ourselves.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Actually, that's pretty great. It really seems like this is working.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
Well, that worked well. I actually did not expect that to work. Huh. Well. Sweet. You know what? Let's not waste any time. Let's just move on. Let's go into, like, end game thinking here. Okay. So... Where are you trying to send me to? Oh, right, back out more. Here we go, Elos. Let's go. I'm just gonna try to power through, and I'm going to try to finally beat this game. I have put this off for so long. I've delayed so many times. At some point, I just want to see the end of the game, you know? It sucks that this game came at a time in life when I just wasn't able to give it the kind of focus that it really deserved. In the golden age of the Protheans, Elos was a verdant world, dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Elos has been devastated by means unknown. Its entire surface changed to the color of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Well, that would explain the rust. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is at a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. That would actually not be all that comfortable. That's almost a 20% increase in weight.
Skipper?
What is it?
For now. The Alliance has to catch me before they can strip my rank.
We had to do this, Shepard. You know that. There's no other way, and you'll always be the skipper to me. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Jesus. Yeah, sure.
First Alfred Tennyson, now Walt Whitman. You're full of surprises.
Dad loved all those sappy poets. Mom was more into Plath. I'm not a word person, Shepard. Other people say what I mean better than I do. We're mutineers, sailing a stolen warship into the most hostile system in the galaxy. Just call us humanity's best and brightest.
Yep, we definitely are. I am the best
We wouldn't
human
have been assigned
ever.
to this ship if we weren't. We'll get it done.
And if we don't, at least we won't have to face the firing squad. Death closes all. But something airy,
Oh my God.
some work of noble note may yet be done. Not on the
Use your own
strong
words,
gods.
Ashley. Come
Again,
on.
Shepard. I believe you'll lead us through. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Then follow me into my bunk. No, that is not. No, I'm not interested in you in that way. Yeah, drop the captain.
Ash, I don't always want to lead you. Sometimes I'd like to stand beside you.
That's also quite familiar.
Is that an admission of something, Shepard? I have a better idea. How about I lead? I've spent my whole life fighting to get what I want. To get it done, I had to bury a lot of things. During that whole time, not even once did I feel like I was worth what I was fighting for.
Look, this.
Make me feel good enough.
She's just okay. This is not the right time. We're kind of have something important going on. Let's not hook up.
Ash, I'd like nothing more than to be with you now.
That is
With everything
that
that's
is
going on.
actually false.
You're worried about the crew, aren't you? All right, we'll put a pin in it. Just so they don't get all jealous. After, though, assuming we don't get the firing squad, I'm gonna blow your mind.
I am transferring you
Back to
off
my
of my
bunk
ship.
and, find something to entertain myself. Sleep tight, Shepard.
Bridge to Commander Shepard. We're 5 minutes out from the Mu relay.
Yeah, see? No, Ashley, this is not the time for that.
I'm coming up. Prep the ship for silent running.
Aye, aye, sir.
My God, she will not stop coming on to me. Your behavior is very inappropriate for a subordinate. Also, you're a racist, and I find that a very unattractive quality.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
I don't trust that.
Planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
Really?
There's nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
Two clicks
We need
is
at least
too
100
far.
meters of open terrain to
2
pull off a drop
kilometers?
like that.
That's
The most I can
fine.
find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
Guys, just land 2 kilometers away.
Joker,
It's fine.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Guys, I'm honestly fine being dropped off 2 kilometers away. Like, we have a vehicle. This is not a problem. With that vehicle, we can cover 2 kilometers in less than 2 minutes. I don't know why you're all concerned. Okay, we're actually going to bring Ashley because she has absolutely fantastic combat capabilities. We're going to take we're taking Rex too. Seriously, I don't know why they're all complaining. That conversation probably took about as long as it would have taken to drive 2 kilometers.
moving inside now.
I gotta admit, that's pretty impressive.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have
Good
to find
point.
some way to get it up and running again.
Alright, cool. Ew. Are these sculptures or are these Protheans? Oh, whoops. I'm forgetting my buttons. Come on, you. Alright, we're fine. Come on. I know there's at least one more of you. Alright, let's roll. Let's go. Alright, fine. Oh, sure, now you pop your head out. Oh! Okay. Armatures. Figured he would soak a grenade. Alright, what have I got? Overload. Oh, God! Well, that didn't quite work the way I hoped. Gotcha. Move up.
Shield down.
Oh. Gotcha. Shit. Okay. Overload. Also, my Mako disappeared. Alright, let's get that barrier up. Okay. Let's go. And let's purge the heat. Alright, heal. Take him down. Take him down. Gotcha. Oh, sweet. A box. So this is a hard decryption, huh? Okay. I win. Rex? Rex, where you at? God damn it, Rex. Come on, everybody. Let's roll. I think these may actually be Protheans. Like, physical remains of the actual beings. And yet, if this was really as long ago as it's supposed to be, I do not see how that could be the case.
I'm a little busy here.
They would be beyond fossilized by now. Oh. There we go. Target down. Damn it. I hate these little drones. Got him. Who else? Okay. Got him. Okay. And roll. Move up. Armature control. Really? Ah, screw it. We're near the late game. Let's go ahead and hack it. Come on. Got him. Crap. These things are very annoying. That's another one down. That's another one down. That's another one down. Come on. Come on. You are a very annoying little crawly dude. You know that? Okay. Crawly dude done. Sure, just override. We got plenty. Right. It's H. Well, there goes another wasted grenade. I like the music. It's nice and tense. A lot of action. Keep going. Oh, we're back here, huh? Okay. Okay, I went in a big circle. I didn't quite see where I was supposed to go. But it's got to be down here somewhere. It's not over here, is it? No. What am I missing? Okay. No exits here. I have a mark on my map over there, but no obvious way to reach it. Oh. Okay, so that is an elevator. Isn't that where I've already tried to go, though? Yeah, this is clearly supposed to be an elevator, but I don't have any way to access it. Was there something over here? Okay, this is new. I hit an autosave, so that's a good sign. Come on, take them out. We got a destroyer. Cool. Purge the heat. Got him. Got him. Is that another armature? Nope, just a regular shock trooper. Ow! Alright, let's move up. Okay. God, they're everywhere. Okay, barrier. Come on. Oh, I hate these things. That's one down. That's two down. Three down. Okay. Four down. Oop. Got him. Right, let's move in. Elevator. Yes. Okay. Secure crate. Decrypt. Go. some nice basic stuff. Okay, I don't think anything else is accessible from up here. Moving on. Up the ramp. I would really like to know where the hell my Mako went. We clearly dropped in my Mako, but apparently after making a giant fuss that it was too dangerous to land here, we immediately sent the Mako back into the atmosphere for some reason.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
It's probably fine. You can probably just use some gunk and it'll fix it. Since apparently Omni Gunk is the universal way of doing everything. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. Purge. Destroyer down. Barrier active. Destroyer down. Shock Trooper down. Barriers are still up. Dude, go away. Stop it. One more destroyer. Okay. Geth Prime. Okay, that's new. Oh god. Nope. And I'm dead. Okay, that's new. So I guess Geth Prime are a thing I need to be careful about. Let's get a grenade thrown out. Alright, barrier. Okay, that's fine. Let's target the Prime first. Oh god. Okay. I'm out of grenades. God, you are a real problem. Oh god. That guy is really, really damn strong. Okay, we're fine. There we go. Alright, one down. Okay, target. Overload. There we go. Crap. Okay, I kept trying to chuck grenades, and it keeps not working. Yep, he just refilled his shields. That's fine. And lift. Okay, Geth Prime down. No, 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 no. Alright, stay alive. Get everybody else up. God, you guys are soaking way more damage than you should. There, get the hell away. I would very much appreciate not to have to go up against, like, any more Geth Primes. Sure. Go ahead and repair the armatures. So I was just able to, like, activate an army here, I guess. No! Screw it. More gel. At this point, what else am I gonna do with it? Just in case I come down here later and there's like a whole mess of enemies. It would be very useful to have a bunch of artillery on my side taking them out. Okay. So that's not the goal. Okay, is there a ramp there? Looks like. Okay. This looks like a fine place to make my attempt. Got it. Now, here we go. Security panel.
Come on, Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Yeah, I'm aware
Unless
of that.
he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
I understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Nothing about that said Reapers.
The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
I'm only getting small
It said
bits.
something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
That was not as useful as I would have preferred. still, we did get at least a little bit of information. The Protheans seem to have been overwhelmed and invaded. They were either retreating to or retreating from the Citadel. It was unclear. And either the conduit was something that was going to help or make things a lot worse. So, we really haven't gained much useful information. You know what? I don't like these here. There. Problem solved. Now, squad. Do we have levels for anybody? Improves the recharge time on squad healing. Yeah, we'll take that. Ashley, you've got 6 points, actually. We'll just go ahead and bump up your sniper rifles and Erdot. You can have a bunch in barrier, and then a little bit in warp. And then as far as equipment goes... wow, Ashley, I am not running a good gun for you. I can definitely do better. You are running a Thunder. Okay, yeah, this pulse rifle is way better. I like it. Okay, let's also give you a better shotgun, a better pistol, and yeah, better sniper rifle. Okay. And then you, sir, your primary is a shotgun. This one is objectively better. And we'll also put in this scram rail for extra damage. See if we've got a nice upgrade for you. Not really in that department. And then as far as a harpoon goes, some better armor. Ashley, you can get some improved Ursa armor. Quill. You'll be fine in what you've got. A logic arrest tool is a flat upgrade. Ashley, if you are going to use your sniper rifle... sure. We're probably going to go up against synthetics more than biologics. More accuracy. And some more damage. Okay, you are running shotgun. Let's give you shredder rounds and a real good combat scanner. Oh, sure. Now we have our Mako.
Good idea. Firepower.
Alright. Vehicle time.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. He must have been in too much of a hurry.
Whoops.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
This makes me nervous, so I'm gonna drop a manual save. Let's go. I am not, or I will tell you that I am looking forward to not having to deal with these terrible vehicle
What are all
controls.
those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably try to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing.
Oh, whoops. Oh, okay, there's enemies up ahead. Hello. Almost there. Maybe. I'm such a good driver. Okay. This looks more like an energy field.
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
Well, I can't shoot it, so I'm afraid I'm out of ideas. Oh, it was so nice of them to send the elevator back down for us after, or back up for us, presumptively after they took this elevator. By the way, Rex, I like your new armor.
What the hell is down here? Is this just another trap, or did we finally run into some good luck?
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
Also, Shepard's hair. I have the best hair in the galaxy. Oh. Hello?
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
I wonder if its actual name phonetically is Vigil, or if that is the English translation for the word that was its name. What are you?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Okay, so you're an engram system. What do you want?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Oh. Yeah, that's a problem.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology.
Clever.
Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Interesting.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable.
Okay.
By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
Interesting. It's the perfect trap.
Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others.
Yeah, that would easily let you
prey
get
for the
picked
Reaper
up.
fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Every single one?
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything
That's
about
a good
us.
point.
Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved.
But why enslaved?
These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
Okay. But why?
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
That's a really dumb idea. Understanding would make it much easier to stop them, but how the hell do you stop
You said
that?
you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor into the Citadel.
Okay, go on.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
Okay, so what did you do?
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel.
Yeah.
First support staff,
Makes
then
sense.
security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy.
Makes sense.
Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
I mean, what else do you expect? It needed to relay a message so that at least the people in the next cycle might not die.
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
This wasn't a decision it made entirely on its
They
own.
didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains.
Yeah,
When
makes
the
sense to me.
researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
The Keepers?
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers
Okay,
are
so the
trapped
signal
in
was
dark
already
space.
sent. Got it.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Okay. So, what
Is
do
there
I do?
any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
How? How does that help me?
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Okay. Let's get some more info. I like the lore.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction.
I would leave
a Sentinel
way
to pave the way
more
for
than
their
one of
inevitable
their own
return.
behind.
Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But
Makes
this time
sense.
the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Okay.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just
Is
attack
it?
the Citadel?
Really?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies.
That is a good
Slowly,
point.
it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Okay. Beacons.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons span the breadth of our empire. We use them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world.
That is quite an achievement.
Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion. But once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors. But if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope. So a message was sent across the network.
I mean, I wouldn't even say at that point it was much of a risk. their species was already extinct.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
Fair enough. And the Keepers.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Interesting.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
Alright, and lastly, the scientists. What happened to them?
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit Project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death.
I think suicide is a more likely option.
I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Alright, let's move. That was a lot of lore.
Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the Conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Maybe you should have started with that. I've been talking with you for 15 minutes. God damn it. Artificial intelligence. That's a hell of a head start he has. So Vigil probably put up the force field, and perhaps it put other security barriers ahead.
Dead, and it was all for nothing. The Protheans fell right into the Reaper's trap, just like we did.
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like this.
Yeah, Ashley, calm down. We're fine. Alright, let's go. Oh. Pretty sure I just killed some folks without realizing it. Okay. There we go. And down the tunnel. Alright, let's roll. You know, it does make me feel a little bit more sympathy for Saren. The idea that he was only the latest in a very long line of those manipulated by the Reapers. That his own stupidity was perhaps very, very minimal in the grand scheme. Come on, keep firing. Dude, really? You really want to mess with me like that? I wonder how many people fell under the influence of the Reapers and thought to themselves, I know I'm being controlled, but I can fight it. I can stay on top of it. I can control it. I can work with it. Probably most. Come on. There we go. Take you out. Really, dude? Just keep going. We're almost there, probably.
Conduit.
Oh, wow.
Incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
I can't move. Okay, we're going straight to cinema cutscene. Oh! Okay. When we're out of here, remind me to personally slap each surviving member of the council in the face for being an absolute idiot.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do you copy?
Oh, God. Oh, it was a coordinated attack. Saren from the inside and... Ah. I did not pick up on that at all. That it was a coordinated two-prong attack. Holy hell. Okay. Multiple Colossus. That is insane. It would be a little bit easier if, you know, the vehicle controls weren't trash. Oh my... Okay. Oh! Oh, I'm on a timer. Oh, okay. So, just ignore the Colossus. Got it. I was gonna say, I was keeping an eye on my health and shields, and it didn't look like they were going to fail. Ah, screw you. I made him fall over. Off we go.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation procedure.
Oh, that... It wasn't a model of... Got it. It was never just a model or sculpture of mass relays. Oh, come on, get back in the damn car. You know you can just flip it up if I hit spacebar. Hey, Vina, can we get an update?
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems.
Oh. Right, they can convert humanoids. I'm still not entirely sure why they would do that. It truly does seem to be a waste of time, effort, and resources. Oh, I've already been going for over an hour. Right. Dude, don't just shoot keepers. They're doing their best. Uh-oh.
The Citadel's closing. There's...
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
Dude, your weapons suck. Well, then again, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that the Reapers make sure to eliminate references to weaponry that would be strong enough to stop them. Hey, Sovereign, how you doing? Do you want to be friends now? See, now I'm getting Star Trek the Motion Picture vibes. Just from the discrepancy in representation of scale to make something feel utterly minute. Okay, it has successfully mated with the Citadel. Good for you.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Ooh. Oh. Okay, that's a hell of a set piece. Okay. Well, I would say that we are just about likely at the end of this game. But I'm afraid that's going to have to wait until the next one.